Welcome back to the Christian Hadith channel. Today we will explore in greater detail the list of Islamic practices and Islamic beliefs that are simply not found in the Quran. We will show that in summary, there is no connection between the Quran and the religion of Islam. Here is the evidence. In this episode, we will show you solid evidence and absolute proofs that there is no connection at all between the Quran and the religion of Islam. You will be surprised. If you are a Muslim, you should be really shocked. We have already mentioned this in our earlier videos where we showed a list of only 10 Islamic practices and beliefs, like the 5 times daily prayer, the Shahada, the phrase Allahu Akbar, the pilgrimage to Mecca, and such, which are all not found in the Quran. Today, we will expand this list to 53 items. This list can go on and on to be much longer, but for today, 53 should suffice. The Islam that is practiced every day by Muslims is derived from various other non-Quranic and un-Islamic sources like the Hadith, the Madhab or sectarian teachings, and the teachings of the various Imams, also known as the Ijma. As this channel has already shown in our series of just over 20 videos to date, the Hadith and the sectarian teachings are of course plagiarized from the Christian Bible, the Jewish teachings, from Zoroastrianism and other un-Islamic sources. In the episode titled Yasir Qadi's Chinvat Bridge, the belief in the Sirat Bridge or the Bridge of Siratul Mustaqim is plagiarized from the Zoroastrian story of the Chinvat Bridge. The Prophet's night journey to heaven, riding a magical, mythical, 4-legged winged animal called the Burak, which looks like a horse, is plagiarized from the Greek and Hindu mythologies. In Greek mythology, they have the Greek god Bellerophon riding the Pegasus or a winged horse. In Hindu mythology, they have the Hindu god Indra riding a winged horse to heaven. You can see the picture here. The Quran does have its own message, but the message of the Quran is very different and has nothing to do with the un-Islamic hadith or the practices of the Islamic religion. They are just not the same. The religion that Muslims practice is not the Islam from the Quran. It is simply not Islam at all. To get started, here are the first 10 beliefs in our list of 53 Islamic beliefs that are not found in the Quran at all. First up, let's discuss the wudu, or the spiritual cleansing before prayers, which is plagiarized from the Jews and also the Zoroastrians. They both undertake spiritual cleansing by washing different parts of the body with water. In the Quran, Surah 5, verse number 6 is an obligation or salat to wash ourselves to be clean. It has nothing to do with ablution before prayers. The word wudu is not mentioned in Surah 5, verse number 6 or anywhere else in the Quran. In item 6, the word Aqidah is not found anywhere in the Quran either. It is taken from the Jewish Bible, where the Hebrew word Aqidat of Abraham refers to the bond or extreme loyalty to God that was exhibited by Abraham. It is a plagiarism from the Hebrew Bible. In item 7, there is no such thing as the Shahada anywhere in the Quran. The Shahada is actually shirk or a blasphemy. We will explain why in an upcoming video. And there is no Allahu Akbar anywhere in the Quran either, referring item 8. The azan or the call to prayer is not found in the Quran. The azan is plagiarized from the Jews. Please watch episode 9 of the Christian Hadith channel. The mullahs have fabricated the fake list known as the 99 names of Allah. Please refer item number 10. This is not from the Quran. Lo and behold, even in the mullah's fake list of the 99 names of Allah, there is no such name as Akbar. The mullahs forgot to include the name Akbar in their own list of 99 names of Allah. That is quite a joke. In the next slide here, showing items 11 to 20, there is no ismi ma'arifah or a proper noun called Al-Muhammad anywhere in the Quran. Surah 47 in the Quran was originally called Surah Al-Qital, the Surah of the fighting. Later, the mullahs changed this name to Surah Al-Muhammad to justify their concoction of the name Muhammad. The words Muhammadun and Muhammadin that do appear in the Quran just refer to someone who is praised. They are not proper nouns or ismi ma'arifah. Al-Muhammad. There is no Al-Muhammad in the Quran. Item 14, circling the Kaaba 7 times, is copied from the Jews who circle the Baytul Mikdash 7 times. Baytul Mikdash is Hebrew for the Jewish Holy of Holies, a cubical building located inside the Jewish sacred temple. Sacred temple is Masjidil Haram in Arabic. Baytul Muqaddis in Arabic is plagiarized from the Hebrew Baytul Mikdash. Why do the Muslims circle the Kaaba 7 times? This is also plagiarized from the Jews who circled the Baytul Mikdash 7 times in memory of the 7 important Jewish prophets: Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, Aaron, Joshua, and Phinehas. Circling the Kaaba 7 times is not found in the Quran at all. So, dear Muslims, you really do not know what the hell it is you are doing running around the Kaaba 7 times. You are copying the Jews. Item 19, there is no circumcision in the Quran. Circumcision is copied from the Jewish Bible, the Abraham's covenant of circumcision in the book of Genesis. In the next slide, note item 27. There is no such thing as hijab or head cover for women mentioned anywhere in the Quran. The word hijab is mentioned 8 times in the Quran, but not once does it refer to any head cover for women. There is absolutely no mention in the Quran that a woman's hair is her awrat or her nakedness. Item 29. And so it must be covered up. This is copied from the Bible in chapter 11 of the book of 1 Corinthians. Likewise, there is no Assalamu alaikum in the Quran either. This is also copied from the Jewish Shalom alaikum. The Quran does mention salam, salamun, and salamun alaikum, but these are not greetings. They are salutations, gestures, or acknowledgements. Those who achieve Jannah will be acknowledged as having attained peace, or salamun alaikum. In the next slide, item 31, saying alayhi wasallam upon the Prophet is also copied from the Jewish alav ha shalom. The Jews say alav ha shalom, which means upon him be peace, whenever they mention the name of their prophets. There is no such thing in the Quran. There is no such thing as salawatun nabi in Surah 33 verse 56 either. We will explain this in a different video. In the next slide, items 41 to 53 are self-explanatory, so none of these beliefs and practices can be found in the Quran at all. Our earlier videos have already explained in detail items 41, 42, 47, 48, and 52. Please subscribe to this channel to view our complete playlist. Thank you. All these 53 beliefs and practices in Islam are plagiarized from the Christian, the Jewish, and the Zoroastrian, the Hindus, and so on. They are certainly not found in the Quran. The mother of all surprises is that the 5 times daily prayer is not found in the Quran. We have explained this in detail in episode 9. Not only is the 5 times daily prayer not found anywhere in the Quran, but it is not even found in the Sahih Hadith. Prayer is plagiarized from the Jews and the Christians. The Quran has absolutely nothing to do with Islam.